Yo, what's up, gamers? Real Alpha Gamer here, guys, and I'm at the store, and I just got these yo-yos, fried potatoes, gamers. Yeah, let's dig into these fried potatoes, guys. Wow, dude, real fried potatoes. I'm getting kind of tired of eating fried potatoes and glove bars, gamers. I'm trying to eat subscribers and world records. So make sure to subscribe. Also, like this video, gamers. How you doing? Hopefully you're having a great day, guys. I've been having a great day too. It's because I've been speedrunning League of the Past again. I've been getting kind of back into it. Decided this year I want to start getting back into the stream schedule, the daily vibe, the daily grind, and well, the guy's moving his shopping cart full of beer cans. Anyway, yeah, I've been getting back into the past few days. Like tomorrow's day 3, and so I had to put down Final Fantasy VIII because it's too long. I can't do it every day, and so it's like it loses value. But check this out. And Look at the Past, it's a pretty short game in comparison. Like I only stream like 4 or 5 hours a day, and we've been doing ROM hacks mostly. We're doing the English version Link to the Past. We're doing Secret of the Past. I'm doing Parallel Worlds right now, actually. Decided let's get all the world records in Parallel Worlds. But guys, let's go back a year. Let's flash back a whole year. Last year I was talking about getting all the world records in all Link to the Past versions. All categories, all versions, all ROM hacks, get every possible Link to the Past. I already have like 20 or 30 Link to the Past world records, if you didn't know that. I have like, I think one BS Zelda record, or I used to have all the GBA records, most of the No Major Glitches records, a lot of the ROM hack records. So I already have a lot of Link to the Past world records. But why not get every Link to the Past world record? That includes BS Zelda, that includes GBA, that includes every ROM hack, that includes every category of every ROM hack, that includes all the glitch categories and all the main categories on speedrunner.com. So in total, it's probably like 60 total world records. Well, hey, why not like try to get them all and hold them all simultaneously, at least for a minute? That's kind of the goal, and so I'm thinking, it seems kind of fun. Like, why don't we go for that? So I actually was trying to do this last year, right near the end of my daily streaming when I stopped streaming, because I just didn't, who cares, like streaming like randomizer, vanilla randomizer version 30, you get in 25 years, like nobody cares. But at this point, my stream's kind of dead anyway. Might as well do that. So it seems kind of fun. So like we're just going through the whole thing. So yeah, doing Parallel Worlds today, tomorrow, and probably this whole week, because there's 4 world records, or there's 4 categories in Parallel Worlds, and none of them are super easy except for Light World, which isn't even really a category. Parallel Worlds has 4 categories on speedrun.com. It has Light World All Dungeons, which is all of Light World, and then you get to Dark World, and it's the first hour of the game. It takes about 45 minutes to do this, and the current world record on speedrun.com is not actually the world record, so I already beat that, but it's not really the world record. The actual world record is in the All Dungeons run, and All Dungeons is defeat all the dungeons and beat the game. And that's about a 46-minute Light World. Now, All Dungeons is about 2 hours long. The reason there's All Dungeons and then there's also Any Percent is because Any Percent skips most of the dungeons. In fact, I think it only does like 1 or 2 dungeons. Basically, it does Light World, skips beating the dungeons. It just gets the key items, and then you go to the Dark World and then you begin. And so it's about an hour long. It's very quick, actually. For a ROM hack, Any Percent. There's also 100%, which is about 3 hours long. So I don't know anything about Hundo. It's, I think, the easiest world record to get right now because it's so unoptimized. Like only 1% ever ran it. But All Dungeons is actually decently optimized because the runner who got it is pretty good at speedrunning. He actually plays Link to the Past also, so I'm out for that. And then the Any Percent world record in Parallel Worlds is also pretty decent because the guy who got the world record actually also speedruns. So 2 of those 4 world records are actually kind of difficult to get. The Light World one and then 100% are going to be very easy to get, but it's going to take like a week, maybe 2 weeks, maybe even longer to get those world records. I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty good at getting world records, especially in Link to the Past, so I think they'll go by pretty smoothly. So what that means is it leaves us to get, I have to get the Hundo world record in A Link to the Past. I have to get all of the glitch categories because I've never even played virtually every glitch category in A Link to the Past, so I have to do every glitch category to get all those world records. And then I have to get the BS Zelda world records. Now, if you don't know what BS Zelda is, there is something called a Satellaview for like Super Nintendo that was like way back in the day, and basically you download like SNES games and put on this thing and then play it in your SNES, and it's like limited time only. Well, what happened is people actually remade something called BS Zelda. They remade the ROM in a ROM hack, and then you can actually play that online. So That's a thing people actually speedrun, and I was gonna go through and get all those world records. Now, I can't get those world records right now because my flash cart, you have to play on an emulator or a flash cart. My flash cart has worse load times than the optimal flash cart, so I literally can't beat the people's PBs. Like, I lose like 4 minutes to load times. It's pretty brutal. So I'm gonna have to get an SD2 SNES, which is like $150 in order to do that. So I don't wanna do that right now. I also wanna get the Goddess of Wisdom world records, but I can't play Goddess of Wisdom because for some reason, my flash card doesn't load a statue in the first screen, and I just can't beat I literally can't do the game. I'm like stuck a minute in. So I can't even play that game on my flash cart. So I need an SD2 SNES. But again, that's like almost $200. It's $200 for a new one. I'm gonna try to get a used one for like $120. I'll have to do that at some point. And then I also need to get a ton of other records. Technically the 80% record for GBA. I have the All Dungeons, I have the NMG, I have the Master Sword. The true 80%, it's like 2 minutes long. It's really awful. I don't have that record, so we're gonna have to try to get that at some point. I have all the legitimate randomizer world records. I have a lot of really arbitrary world records for no major glitches in the regular Link to the Past. There's new ROM hacks coming out. I actually have all the Boss Rush world records, which is a ROM hack that came out. I have the Secrets of the Past record. So there's new ROM hacks coming out, and I'm gonna try to get world records in those new ROM hacks as well. The most interesting records, I think, are the one-hit KO, and then also the low percent no damage. Those ones are going to be really interesting to get. But yeah, there's actually a ton of world records in A Link to the Past on the table, so it's going to be a lot of streaming, a lot of content over the next year. And actually, again, I was trying to do this last year in like May and June-ish, and then I kind of gave up because I just, nobody really cares. Like, I think if I'm doing all these arbitrary categories, like, nobody really cares, so I kind of stopped doing it. But then, what my last video, I was talking about my last video, I think it's a really good idea to just, let's start over. Let's go back to what was working last year. Let's do that again, because that was solid and smart. And it was regulating my life. And actually, the past 2 days, my happiness has been, like, way higher than it normally is, which is good. Because, like, usually when I'm streaming, I get really stressed out, or I haven't been as stressed out lately. And I think my new plan going forward is good too. Another powerful capital thing, gamers, this is game changing. You're winning today, okay? You just succeeded, you just won. All right, guys, you just changed the world. What's happening is we're gonna have to change my name, I think, again in 2 months, because when I changed my name in December, I wasn't flaking on that. I wasn't like, I'm not gonna go back on that, like, and I'm not even gonna not go back on that because, you see people on Twitch do this, they always change their name and then change it back, because like every time somebody changes their name, nobody calls them the name, people just call them the old name. So I had to change my name though, for different reasons. I can't go back, but more importantly than the name, it's like the branding change. So in about 2 months, I'm gonna do a reevaluation. We're gonna see if the new name is good. Should we go back to the old name, or should we combine it, or should we pick something new? Who knows, gamers? Also, gamers, if we're getting every single possible world record in Link to the Past, over 50 plus world records, I kind of want to do something I've been thinking of a while, run recap. I want to actually do more run recaps on my YouTube channel, so I'll expect those in the future, because like, I'm so down for doing that stuff. And it might even attract people that like Link to the Past to watch my stream, which would be cool. Because I have a lot of people who like me who watch the stream, which is like great, but not many people who like Link to the Past actually watch my stream, which is kind of a shame, because it's like the most notable person in competitive Link to the Past history. Literally me. I know, a humble brag, but I'm not even kidding. I actually think I've played that game more than literally anybody on the planet by a decent margin, which is pretty funny. But yeah, it's like, I got like 20 viewers playing Link to the Past. It's pretty heartbreaking. It's pretty unfortunate, but we're gonna turn that around. I think we're gonna try to turn that around. And yeah, my stream has actually been a lot of fun for me lately. Like, usually I'm streaming and it causes me a lot of anxiety, and I have all these things that cause me anxiety. I made some crazy changes, some capital changes to my stream like 4 days ago, and also looking back at what happened last year and all the positive energy, I actually think I'm having fun on stream for once. Like, it's great. I was also, check this out, guys. I was reading King and Ashura. Bro, I'm on chapter 207 right now. I've been just powering through that. Like, I do nothing but reading King and Ashura. This shit's so good, dude. Oh my, this is amazing. If you guys read Baki or King and Ashura or like other manga, let me know in the comments, or join my Discord and let me know in Discord. That's just, I love that stuff so much. Like, I used to review manga. It didn't do very well on YouTube, but it's fun as hell. It's super fun. And I see other people review manga on YouTube. It just doesn't do well, unfortunately. Like, but I love the manga reviewing. I love manga so much. So like, I still like reading that stuff. Anyway, guys, this has been an update video. Thanks for watching my video. Make sure you guys have a really great day. If you like Link to the Past, if you like Parallel Worlds, make sure to check out my stream because we're getting some crazy world records there. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Have a great day. Make sure to win, guys. Let's go, dude. We're doing good things today. We're doing big things today.